Object snaps are really important when you use an AutoCAD. It's just another way of snapping to certain things that are on the screen that you probably want to get to an endpoint, or just in case if you got out of a command. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a shape, and then we're going to demonstrate some of these object snaps. So I'm going to start with the line. I'll just click here, and I'm going to go down a distance of 3 is fine. I'll go over to the right a distance of 5, and once again I do have my ortho turned on, and I'm just going to hit the escape button. So now you can see that I broke the command, and now I want to start a line at that endpoint. So I'll go to the line, hold down my shift button, and then do a right click. I'll select endpoint, and now I'll have a green square that appears where all the endpoints are. So I can pick on any one of these endpoints. So I'm just going to do a left click here. And now if I remember correctly, I'll go over a distance of 5, enter. And now I have to come down, and once again I can snap to that endpoint with just a shift and a right click and select endpoint. I'll go ahead and escape out of the command by hitting escape twice. We'll get into how to draw circles a little bit later in this lecture, but I'm just going to give you a quick one. So I'm just going to use a circle, center radius, and I'll click here and I'll type in a radius. Let's make it 1. So now I have a circle with a radius of 1, and just for example, if I wanted to connect this quadrant to that midpoint, so I'll use a line, shift right click, select quadrant, select the quadrant, then I'll shift and right click again and go to midpoint. And once I'm done connecting those two, I'll just select the escape key twice. Where most people kind of mess up on these menus is that they keep holding the shift button down. Once you hold the shift button down and you do your right click, you can let go of the shift button, and now you're ready to select any one of these OSNAPs that you want. Another one that most people will kind of mess up on is the tangent one. So I'll go to the line from this endpoint, and I will shift and right click, and I'll go to the tangent. And now what it's going to do is it's going to start well, in this case it's going to let me pick the actual tangent, but in some commands it's going to let you track off of it. So what I mean by that is if I have a line here, I'll hit escape, and I have a line here. Although they're not physically touching, I can still go to that endpoint or that intersection of where those two are. So if I want to draw a line from this endpoint, so once again I'm shifting and right clicking to this endpoint, and I'll shift and right click, and this time I'm going to choose the intersection. What I'm going to do is kind of track off of this one, and now I'm going to track off of this one, and you can see that now I'll get that X where those two intersect. Once I hit escape, you will see that although those lines did not intersect, I can still snap to it.